Thank you, Miss Ruby. How is it, everyone? Is it fun? I think that's very fun, right? Because Miss Nur also likes quizzes very much. Maybe almost every day I play quizzes, you know.
Really?
Yes, I play quizzes with my students in my class.
Yeah, that's
almost
true.
every meeting in my class. Okay, so I want to ask you first, because this workshop is about reading. Who likes reading here? Sita, do you like reading, Sita?
I like reading.
You like reading. Miss
So
Ruby,
many books
what about you,
waiting.
Miss? So many books waiting, Miss Sita. Have you read all?
Oh, Mr. Tris also like
yes.
reading.
So maybe some of you like reading too, like Miss Nur, Miss Dita, Miss Ruby, and also Mr. Tris, right? So today we are going to learn about. Can you hear? Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wait.
You can show your thumb like this.
Can
if
you
you
hear
can
me, Miss
hear
Ruby?
us. If you cannot hear, maybe you can cross your hands like this.
Yes.
Oh, Tanaya can hear. Sasha cannot hear. Then it's okay. Insya also
Just
can
give
hear us.
a sign. Oh, cannot. Okay. What about my voice? Okay, good job. I lost my connection before, I'm sorry. Okay, so let me share you something today. Okay, that's my screen, everyone. So first, actually, today we are going to learn about some strategies about reading. Actually, there are so many reading strategies, right, that you know. But today we only learn about four strategies of reading. So you can be a good reader. So you can read easily and understand the story better. The first one is visualize or visualizing. And then the second one, make connections. And then number 3 is make inferences. And the last one, make connections. There are 4 strategies. With these strategies, later you'll be an excellent reader. Trust me. Okay? Okay. Let's go to the first one. I'm going to skip this one. Okay, this one. So, what is visualizing? Visualizing is the reading strategy that helps you create a picture of what you are reading. So, for example, it's like you're making videos or movies in your head. So when you read a story, any stories like maybe a storybook about animals, so you try to picture the animals in your head. It's like you are making videos or movies in your head. Is that Miss Ruby? Do you ever do this, Miss Ruby? Yeah, very good.
Every time I do that one.
Because you just don't read all the story, right? You also imagine with your brain. So because you imagine the story, maybe one imagination, for example, Miss Ruby and Miss Nur, will imagine differently. It depends on our past experience and also imagination and how to interpret a story. Nah, Mister coba switch pakai bahasa ya. Ya, jadi di sini tuh kalau misalnya kita lagi baca buku nih misalnya, mungkin contohnya misalnya lagi baca sebuah buku tentang animal, bisa jadi Miss Nur bayanginnya animalnya beda sama Miss Dita. Nah itu tergantung dengan past experience, pengalaman masa lalu kita, dan juga cara kita untuk menerjemahkan atau menggambarkan objek atau story. Nah, that's visualizing. Nah, we also can use our 5 senses. There is touching, our hands. We can use our hands, and then our sight, our eyes, and then tongue, nose, and also our hearing or ears. Later we'll practice our 5 senses.
Oh, okay, Miss. Let's
If you want to write down, maybe back to the previous.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, if anyone wants to write down, maybe for a little while.
You can write down this one before we practice our 5 senses. Okay. What about you, Miss Tita? Do you often use these 5 senses when you read stories, Tita?
Usually, I only imagine, Miss.
Ah, only imagine.
Yeah, not using other senses. Sorry.
It's okay, but maybe you don't need to use all senses. Maybe one or two.
Only
senses.
one is okay, Miss.
It's okay. Only one, maybe only sight. Maybe when you only use nose, maybe that's pretty good. That's okay. Is it still called visualizing? By the way. Okay. Next, okay. Let's practice this strategy.
Okay, let's practice.
Okay, the first one. Here I have part of story. I will read first. Once upon a time, in a beautiful mountain, there lived 2 little girls and their parents. So let's try to use our 5 senses.
Okay, I will close my eyes and imagine first, yeah, Miss.
Yeah, good strategy. Close your eyes first and then imagine you are in the beautiful mountain, and then now use your hands. So what do you feel now? Do you feel something on your hands? For example, maybe the weather. What do you feel? Do you feel cold? Do you feel hot? Or maybe you don't feel anything? What do you feel? This will be, by the way, if you are in a mountain.
I feel warm, Miss.
Warm?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it?
Because I have tea.
Ah, you have tea. If me, I will feel very, very cold because I don't wear any jackets. So I just use my shirt. Sorry.
Oh, poor you.
And maybe you can lend me, Miss Ruby.
Yes, it's okay. I will send it to you right away.
Okay, thank you. Next, let's use our nose. What can you smell when you are in the mountain? Can you smell anything?
I smell soil, Miss.
Soil, okay,
Wet
good.
soil, because
Wet
last night,
soil.
yes, because it was raining.
It was raining, yeah.
It's really calming, right? When you smell soil and water. Next, our side. You are in the mountain. So what do you see there? What do you see in a mountain? With me, maybe I will see mountain with so many trees and then green leaves over there.
Sunrise, Miss.
Sunrise, very good. Or maybe
Sunset. Sunset, I never see sunset on the mountain, only sunrise.
Yes,
That's
only
so
sunrise,
sad.
right? Okay. Or maybe we can use our tongue, but here I think we may skip it like what I said before. So we can only use maybe 1 or 2 senses, that's okay. Okay, maybe the last one is when. Can you hear something when you are in the mountain?
Oh, what is that?
Wind, maybe, Miss?
Wind, like whoosh.
Birds.
Sorry, Miss Ruby?
Birds.
Birds singing, yes. Very good, Miss Ruby. That's same with me. Okay, so next. I will skip this one, okay? Let's practice for the second one. This is a real story. Before it's not the real story. I just make it. Now this is the real story. Mr. has a story. The title is All Babies. Like before, let's try to imagine. Okay, you can close your eyes and try to imagine. From the cover here, there are 3 old babies. Can you imagine 3 old babies here in your head? And then let's use our hand, and then imagine you touch the old babies. So what do you feel when you touch the feather? Still baby, so what do you feel? Do you feel soft? Do you feel something?
Anyone wants to answer? Wants to
Maybe.
try?
Just
You can raise your hand.
You can raise your hand if you want to try.
Anaya, do you want to try?
Before caranya turn on the mic, right?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe Miss Nur will feel very soft because it's still baby, right? So the feather will be very soft. Like when you touch cat's fur, it's very soft. Okay, bagus. Next. This is the first page of the story. So I will read it first. Once there were 3 baby owls, Sarah and Percy and Bill. They lived in a hole in the trunk of a tree with their old mother. The hole had twigs and leaves and all feathers in it. It was their house. So these 3 baby owls are living in a tree hole. You can imagine a tree hole, and then they are living inside. What can you find in the tree hole? What's inside? Can you maybe
Who knows the
imagine?
answer? Raise your hand if you know
What's
the
the answer?
answer.
It's okay. Anyone? Just feel free.
I found it. Sorry?
Can you say
Yes?
that again?
Leaf?
Ben and Cairo.
Oh,
Ben and Cairo?
Yes, you can.
Yes, Ben and Cairo?
Yes, Ben?
Oh.
We cannot hear you.
I can see a squirrel.
Oh,
Oh,
squirrel.
very good.
Very good.
Squirrel in the...
Yes,
That's
we can see
good.
squirrels inside. Wow, very good, Ben and Cairo. I don't know which one is Cairo because I think you are
Which
twins.
one is Ben and Cairo? Both of them are so cute.
You are twins. Wow, okay.
How
Good
about
job, Ben and Cairo.
You want to try?
Wants to try again like Ben and Cairo before.
Oscar.
Aska? Asya? Or Kezia?
Wants to try? What do you think?
Okay.
Firas.
Okay, so that's very good. We can imagine squirrels inside the tree hole.
And
if
leaves
Miss Nur-
also.
Yes, and leaves also and so many feathers inside. Maybe if I will live there, it must be very smelly, right? Because there are so many leaves and also feathers, and it will be so messy. Is it right, Miss Tita? What about you,
Yeah.
Miss?
Maybe, Miss. Because it's inside, right, Miss? So no sunlight, right? So it will be wet like that.
Yes, Miss Tita. Okay, that's visualizing. Let's next to the second one. This is the second strategy. Okay. The first one is visualizing. After you visualize the story, now this one, the second one is making connection. This one. What is making connections? It is a reading strategy that helps you to find a meaning in a text by connecting it to your background knowledge. So when you read a story, you can connect it to everything. It can be this one. The first one is text to self. You can connect it to your experience, to your family, to your, maybe for example, to your doll, maybe if you have doll, can be anything about you. And then you can also connect it to a book or a story, another story. Like for example, when you read about Sleeping Beauty, and then you can imagine and you can connect it to maybe another book with the same story, like Sleeping Beauty, for example. And then the last one is text to world, connecting to story with the world and the reality. You can connect it to the reality or maybe an event around you. Okay, later we will practice. Okay, text to self, text to text, and text to world. There are 3 connections here. You can connect to one of them, it's okay. No need to connect to all of them. It's okay, only one. Mr. here has a story. This is actually a story. I will just pick one page of a book. The title is Animal Invaders. There are so many animals here. Polar bear, rat, and then raccoons, rabbits, and also monkey. And here, I will read first. Sometimes animals invade the places where we live. When animals invade it can be a problem. Okay.
So what is invade means?
Invade is like attack.
Oh,
Have you ever been attacked by an animal with a huge number? Mr. I think I ever have that experience. So when I was at home and then it was so hot and there are so many ants in my house. And
so the ants invade you, miss?
Yes, not invade me, but the ants eat my food, eat my drink, and then they approach me, and then I cannot sleep at the time. So that's I connect it to myself, by the way, directly.
Yes, that's
I connect it to
connection.
myself. Yes, that's the connection. That's called connection. Right? Do you ever do that, or maybe do you ever have experience like when there are some animals invade you? Maybe you have experience like a cat who steals your food or your fish from your dinner table.
Chicken, miss.
Chicken can be. What about the chicken, Miss Dita?
Stole my bread. Yes.
So
how many chickens are there?
Just one, but it's the mother chicken, so it's scary.
The mother chicken.
Mother chicken with the chicks, right, Miss Dita?
Yeah.
It's so scary.
Cockroach, miss.
Oh yes, cockroach.
Yeah.
That's the common problem, right? When you have very dirty room or dirty house, the cockroach will come to you.
Dirty kitchen, miss, actually.
Dirty kitchen or smelly kitchen, they will come to you.
Yes, from the hole in my kitchen, they will climb up and then fly here and there, miss.
What about the others?
Yes, what about the
I
others?
want to hear your connections. Do you ever have experience when animals like ants or rats attack your house or invade your house? Or maybe your neighbors or your friends ever have story like that? Anyone?
Anyone here?
Do you ever get?
If you cannot answer in English, it's okay. Just answer in bahasa, it's okay.
Ben and Cairo again, I think you raised hand.
Okay. Yes?
It's my house.
Happen with your house?
Like snake invade my garden.
Snake?
Snake?
Really?
Oh, it must be very dangerous.
2 times.
That's scary.
Two snakes?
2 times.
2 times?
2 times.
Wow.
Is it big, Ben?
Yeah, kinda big.
Kind of big.
Oh.
Okay. Must be very
Be
dangerous.
careful, okay?
Oh, someone chat moths.
Moths, okay.
Moths invaders.
Moths also.
Okay, that's the connection. Okay, you connect it to your experience. What about the second one? Do you ever read an animal book, for example?
Snake also, Sultan chatted. Snake.
Oh yes,
There are so many snakes.
Can open eyes. Snake, moths,
Cockroaches.
cockroach. some animals. Okay. So here, you can also connect it to, if you ever read an animal book, for example. So Ms. also ever read about a science book about animal, discussing about animals' life, like elephants and then koala, giraffe, kind of that. I forget the title, by the way. Maybe you can also connect it to the world, the reality in your life, in your environment, maybe in around you. For example, here I trying to connect to one event, like I ever watched in television, and then there were so many rats attacking the rice plants, so the farmers cannot harvest them. That's so sad.
So sad.
So sad. So it must be very, very annoying and dangerous when there are so many animals attack. Fish, mouse, in the chat here.
Wow, how come the fish invade you? Who is this?
Do you mean like
unless it is sharp?
What is that? Maybe the one in like in Umbul Pongo, something like that. So
when swimming, yeah.
When swimming.
Oh.
Ah, I see.
Oh, the cat. Cat
yes, cat can steal your food, right, Miss Ruby?
Let's hear from Naya. Hi, Naya.
Oh.
Hi. What happened with the cat, Naya?
Gecko. What is gecko?
Can you unmute yourself here?
Naya, right? Naya or Naya?
Naya.
Oh,
Maybe
this
Naya
way.
said
Naya.
cat.
Oh, gecko is.
Yes, gecko is cica, yes.
Gecko.
Do you want to share the story about the gecko, Lida?
Lidang, what is lidang? Okay, no.
No.
So they just use chat.
At least you answered.
Yeah,
Very good.
that's already
But
good.
it's okay. It's okay.
Already good,
If you
Lida.
enjoy to use the chat room, you can do that one.
Yeah, just feel free, okay? You can just type anything, but don't spam, okay? Okay, that's visualizing and making connection. Oh, that's good. You can connect it to your life very well. Okay, next. Here, I has a story. Again, the second story. And then you will listen to this story and then try to connect like before. Anything you can connect to yourself and then to a book or maybe to the world. Okay, so I'm going to play this actually an video actually. Wait, I forgot to turn on the audio. Sorry. This one. Can you see it? I will play, okay? Try to listen to this story.
The Things That Really Matter by Refalo Moaloli at Book Dash. We are going on a trip. I ask Mama what to pack. She says, the things that really matter. We stop at the windmill for breakfast. The jungle gym is so much fun. I forget my toy. I am sad in the car, but Tando is happy. Hooray! Now you can play with me, he says. We stop at a farm to see some animals. Tando is searching so hard for a springbok. A monkey gets away with his headphones. He is sad in the car, but I am happy. Hooray! Now you can sing with me, I say. We stop at a roaring waterfall.
Okay, we'll just stop from there. Okay, let's just start from the first one. new story about a family who has holiday trip, right? Let's try to connect to your experience. Maybe any experience do you ever have, for example, like holiday family
Kanaya wants to try.
together. Where is Kanaya? Ah, yes, Kanaya here. You are smiling, so it means yes. You want to try? Share your experience?
About family trip, maybe go to
Yes.
what is that? Batu Secret Zoo, maybe.
I like that place.
If you are in Semarang, just visit Mangkang Zoo and you have picnic with your family, something like that. Do you have that kind of experience? Or maybe
Lidang sent something here. I've lost my toy in a vacation trip.
Oh, is that your favorite?
How can you lose your toy? Is that your favorite toy, Lidang?
What else?
Maybe that's favorite toy. That's very sad, right? You can lose your toy. Anyone?
Oh, the character feel
Me too.
in story before, right?
Oh.
So it must be very sad, right? Like the story before, the girl, she's very sad.
Oh,
My headphone is taken by monkey. The monkey was naughty, right? The monkey is so bad. He wants to listen to music too, like you.
Oh.
So sad.
So sad.
Hmm.
Anyone has the same experience, losing something or having a trip with family?
With me, when I went to Prambanan, Miss, I just left the souvenir on the first gate. And I forgot to take it back.
Oh.
Actually, I lost it. That's so sad.
Who took that, Miss Rupi?
Well, because we cannot, when we enter the first gate in Prambanan, you cannot bring any food from outside, right? Food, drink, you cannot, so you just, leave it in front of the first gate, something like that, and the security, oh, okay, I will remember to, take it that back, but just when I arrived in Semarang, oh, I just remembered.
You should go back, Miss Rupi, to take it.
No, of course.
Why didn't you ask me to take it, Miss Rupi?
Wow, I hope I have the phone.
I can help and take it home to me, not bring it back to you.
That's favorite one.
Who else wants to share their story? I lost my lightsaber.
Saber.
You have lightsaber? Wow. Where did you lose it? Where did you lose the lightsaber? And in Cairo. Why I cannot unmute you? Wait, let's try to unmute so you can share.
I want to hear your voice. Alrighty.
Yeah.
In Jakarta.
In Jakarta.
Oh, in Jakarta.
Where did you go? Do you remember the place?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the hotel.
Did you lost two lightsabers or only one of you lost it?
The red one.
Yes, Ben or Cairo?
Dua-duanya, both.
Oh, both.
Okay.
One lightsaber.
Only one.
Only one.
Who lost it, Ben or Cairo?
Cairo.
Cairo.
Which one is Cairo?
What's your name? Is that Ben or Cairo?
Or Cairo.
Okay.
The others, Sultan, before you said that
Lost
a monkey
toy.
took your phone.
Oh, that is Naya, the monkey. Sultan
Oh yes,
lost the
Naya.
toy.
Lost the toy. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Lost the toy.
Itu last nilai.
Okay. You lost your
What
likes
about
ever too.
Where is Firas? Firas not yet share, right? What about you, Firas? What happened, Firas?
Firas is hiding, right? Directly.
We can see you, Firas. See
It's
you on
okay. Miss Sita doesn't bite you. Okay. Let's connect to another one. It's about your experience before, right? What about the reality? Can you connect it? Here there is windmill, right? If you can see windmill here. Oh, sorry. Windmill. Do you ever see windmill? Where is windmill? Ah, this one.
Oh.
I ever watch news or maybe like a video about windmill. So actually Indonesia has windmill. Do you know about it?
Where is it, Miss?
It's in Sumatra.
Oh, I think in
I
Semarang.
think. No, it's not in Semarang.
If in Semarang, I will take. Was that a picture of it?
And that's the biggest windmill in Southeast Asia.
Oh.
Yes, if you can.
That?
Wow.
Anyone from Sumatra here?
Yes.
Anyone from Sumatra here?
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lida.
Me, Lida.
Wow. Do you ever saw that one, the windmill?
The windmill. Oh
No,
no.
not yet.
No?
Which part of Sumatra are you?
I forget the location, but I think it's in Sumatra. It's in mountain
Oh.
I
hills,
see.
kind of that. I'm Bataknis,
Oh,
but I
you live
live
in
Jakarta.
Jakarta.
Okay.
Okay. I said, I like if you can type this one. Okay. Anyone wants to share experience can? Okay, it's done. So that's how you make connections from a story to your experience or your reality around you. It will help you to understand story better. Okay, so I think this is for game time. It's time to play.
Yay! Play
Playtime.
We play game. Okay. So. Yes.
Hey, Miss Ruby.
Oh, yeah.
Now your turn.
Don't forget Miss Ruby.
What happened, Miss Ruby?
Miss Ruby is still hungry, I guess.
Flow of concentration. No. I wake up now. Okay, I wake up now. Okay, so this time, before Miss Nur already taught you about visualizing and then making connection, and who remembers the third one? Who remembers the third one? Anyone?
The third one is.
Third one is.
Is
Start
it?
with I. Start with I.
Is it
Yeah.
Shakespeare?
Ice cream? No. Okay, the third one is about this. Okay.